This is episode 1 of my podcast. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And, I'm in the trap caviar music lounge with Big Dog, the biggest dog. You feel me? And we about to get it popping. I hope everybody having a stress-free evening tonight. You feel me? I hope everybody is out the way, out that bad weather. And everybody is safe home with their loved ones or they pets. You feel me? And we finna get it popping. Before we start and stuff, I always have to give thanks. You feel me? I always give thanks to the Master Creator, to the Most High. You feel me? Because without him or her, none of this won't be possible. I won't know the people I know. You feel me? I won't get the love I get. You feel me? If it wasn't for him. You feel me?
Really?
But yeah, man. We in this bit, and everything I'm doing on here is for the people. It's for the people, bro. This ain't really for no beneficial gain. This is just, I'm just here to awake my people and to show my people that it's different. It's different avenues and means of living prosperous. You don't have to be financially together, situated or stable, to feel that you live in life at your best and fullest potential and shit. Money don't validate nothing, but togetherness, I'm here to, preach togetherness, unity, between our people. You feel me? We need that, So yeah, man, y'all could chime in, leave comments, like, share, subscribe, oh yeah, IG, all that, man. It's oh yeah, IG, Facebook, all the good stuff, man. Just look your boy up and just, mess with the boy. But yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
What's good?
When you say you don't need money and it doesn't validate you, I agree. But, we in a society where money is, a part of the living process, the making it process. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, because it's important to have.
Yeah, it is in a physical sense. It is in a physical sense, but our tongue is our money maker. Really, the tongue is the most powerful. I say organ, or if you want to call it an organ or a piece of flesh that we have. We have to manifest. You feel me? A lot of shit. You feel me? You don't need money to do a lot of stuff. It's people that's in our field and stuff that's doing what we doing that just got put on. You feel me? Without no money or without grinding, doing nothing. They, putting no effort into going to get it themselves and stuff. It's all about your thought process and what you believe in.
So explain to me what that means. Your thought process and this, explain that.
It's just cleansing yourself. It starts with cleansing your mind, cleansing your body and stuff. Once you cleanse yourself and you get your body to where it needs to be on a how would I say, I don't want to sound too, preachy, or I just want to
be real with the people now.
I want to be politically correct.
Don't do that. We ain't here for that.
Yeah, you feel me? But
it's
when
real talk.
Yeah, when you get rid of everything that was ailing you and holding you back through, before and throughout your life, and you just have a different perspective on life, everything would be more vivid, everything would come more vibrant, everything would come to you, especially when you don't force it. When you sit here and force things and stuff like this and you don't have the faith and you don't believe in yourself, that's when you have a harder time and with accomplishing what you did. Like with you see we met off of good faith. You feel me? Off of good faith, and we both sense each other energy, and we both was like, this the type of person we need in our lives. Right. You feel me? To to reach goals that we've been trying to, in pinnacles that we've been trying to, reach our, short lives that we've been living. You feel me? I ain't know you from nothing. You ain't know me from nothing, but look how the universal energy is of the world and stuff. When you got two,
I agree with that.
Yeah, when you got two, you got two pure souls and entities coming across, and they both on the same shit, and they got the same, you know, views and almost, you know, and they want the same thing for themselves and their families. You know, that just you know, just the grace. That's just the grace of God. You feel me? Like, ain't no money. I ain't no money come out my pocket. You feel me? Like, you already had the platform and everything going, and God was like, you just need it. You feel me? We both needed somebody, you feel me, that's gonna help anchor, you feel me, this race and get us to where we gonna get. You got the means, and I got the creativity.
Money came out somebody's pocket.
Yeah. But, you know, in certain people cases, you know, and like, you don't need it. You feel me? And then when we sit here and place, you know, just being financial, just having financial stability as our number one priority, we tend to lose ourselves and lose.
So, okay.
You feel me?
I say if you're putting a lot of your percent in financial stability, yeah. Right. But it got to be a balance. It got to be, you know, more than just, you know, what you saying. You know, it has to be because, you know, sometimes you need that money. You know what I'm saying? Light and all that stuff is definitely not free. Yeah. You know, gas and, you know what I'm saying? You know, accidentals and incidentals, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I mean, you can have your faith, and I wouldn't knock that, but I would say, you know, to anybody who's listening, you know what I'm saying? You want to have a plan. You want to have something like a little nest egg or something just in case shit go left.
Right.
Because more time than not, it's going left.
Yeah, you do need your security and stuff. You feel me? You do need your financial security and stuff. For, you know, but me, like a brother like me, you know, somebody who just working on, you know, his spiritual and his, you know, who had money, who came up in money and had money and shit, and, you know, and still ain't get nowhere with the money. You feel me and stuff,
maybe
and it just brings
your mentality at the time.
But see, now the only difference is I'm more patient. I'm just more patient. You feel me? And I'm just more patient and more wise. See, back then I always been a, you know, gregarious ass nigga. I always been a generous ass nigga and shit. You know, I always looked out for people, even when I ain't even have, you know, when I ain't have to look out. You feel me? But I always took care of people and shit, and I never placed no high value on money and stuff, because that shit could be made back. You feel me? You could lose it, you could make it back. You feel me? That's why I never beef with niggas if niggas was to come take if we were cool and you was to take money from me and shit. You know what? It's good. I ain't gonna retaliate or do nothing to you. I ain't gonna harm you, and I'm just gonna cut you the fuck off. That is that. You know, money is money.
So what about the people who can't grasp that? Now this is real talk, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just a seldom fruit who think like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You talking to the masses. You talking about to your whole Facebook family. Everybody is not going to agree.
Right.
So do you have some words of wisdom for them people who will come hunt a nigga down for that bag? If you owe, you're going to pay.
Hey, man, for those people, if you had to go that route, bro, you don't need it. You feel me? You don't need it. For people who, like, if you gotta go and harm somebody else, fool, and you gotta put because at the end of the day, you put your own just to get it. You doing all these extreme, you feel me, going through all these extreme measurements to get the money. You putting yourself and your freedom in jeopardy too, to, you know,
so
to get where you
children,
at.
Right?
Yeah.
So looking at a situation where you needed that money to take care of something for your children.
Right.
And the nigga playing and he ain't, you know, coming through like he's supposed to. I mean, you know, that's a hard pill to swallow when you're looking at your children and they like, oh, daddy, you know, so I thought we was going to Wettin' Willie or whatever,
right.
You know, little thing out.
Right. See,
you could eat like that? You could stomach that? Now, I'm not saying you got to go be violent.
Yeah.
But how can you stomach that?
It depends on the severity of the, you know.
I just told you, your children.
Yeah, but like, okay, a nigga could be late. A nigga could be late, or a nigga could be out of place. But now, if a nigga just straight up like, man,
yeah, that's what we were saying.
Get it in blood, nigga. I ain't giving you shit.
Right, that's what we were saying in the beginning. You were like, I cut a nigga off.
Yeah,
you feel me?
See, now if a nigga coming with that type of energy and then you get that energy back. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's
now,
still
is
like,
that considered a contradiction of your theory?
No, that's no,
Because you remember you
if
said
a nigga testing your manhood, that's
yeah, but you was like, I'll cut you off. I don't need
yeah.
that energy.
See, but if a nigga, yeah, but if what I'm saying, if a nigga steal something from a nigga and shit, like I ain't saying a nigga take something off my person, but if shit got misplaced or something or whatever, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I already know my first instinct. I already know what the fuck I naturally won't want to do.
Exactly.
You feel me? I would naturally want to do, but me, like I won't, you know, I won't like tell nobody or you know expect nobody to you know react how I would, but I won't tell them to go out there and go do this shit because at the end of the day, kids, you know, when in the financial shit, kids don't understand that, but kids only remember and understand the shit you do with them.
You can't say what a kid remember because you was a kid. No. There's a lot of shit you remember.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like money. Kids don't understand the value of money and shit. And
they remembered when you said, I'm going to take you, and they're waiting, and you didn't come. And
see,
you
I'm
tell them,
like right now, it's plenty of times, you feel me, just without even nothing bad happening, me just giving my kids my words and not coming through.
So how do you think they feel about that?
They feel, I know they feel let down. I know they feel let down, but you know, like I tell them, you know, they gotta, like, they don't understand.
So
but
you're saying y'all gotta just eat that loss, take it, like, you know, because daddy can't come through, he didn't come through, situations changed.
Yeah, and that's just something I have to, you know, I have to deal with. Like if my kids fall back from me and don't want to deal because they just feel that it's unreliable or just a lie and shit. That's just me. I gotta work on.
You got two sons.
Yeah.
And you know, my old boy used to be like that at times. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll say, yeah, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna this, or come over here and I got something for your birthday.
Yeah.
You get over there and you like, you know, all the other children, my old boy got a lot of children. You like, you trying to find the right time to approach him. Like, hey, daddy, you know, you remember you told me to come over here and I ain't got no money, man. I just had to pay the light bill, man. I don't. Like, right. You feel me? You know how that crushing that shit feel? You feel me? That's my own personal experience.
Yeah, and I you know, me, I hate.
They told me to come through and get that. I didn't cut the jitney back in the day when they had the jitney.
Right.
Right on 19, whatever by Cash City Middle, whatever.
Yeah.
That was a ride.
And me, like, what my thing is, like I say, where I come from and where I'm at now is like, I can't even.
But you said you came from having money growing up.
Right.
So your children and you are a little different. You had all the toys, all the whatever. So, you know, they don't have that. And, you know what I'm saying, they might, you know what I'm saying, because you could, you know, kids get older right. And they go to talking to somebody in the family and say, yeah, your daddy had, you know, he ain't missing Christmas. He ain't missing meal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Well, you know, in certain people's cases, you know, a lot of shit different, and a lot of shit plays into like why dad ain't able to come through or why dad, you feel me? Like with my situation, like I respect both of my BMs just for the simple fact because they did something I feel like if I was a woman I won't be able to do. I won't be able to, like, just seeing both of them, watch the first one go through a C-section and watch the second one have a natural birth and shit. And, bro, I was just like, bro, me, myself, I couldn't do it. So I take my hats off to them going through that, the physical part and shit like that, right?
Women, you feel me?
Yes, sir. You feel me?
Women are made different. They strong.
Yeah. Very emotionally unstable.
You know, I think, you know, I can't confirm nor deny that, you know what I'm saying? But I will say, you know, like you just said, you know, men, we have a part in the instability or the emotional part, because you bring children in this world, you if it ain't no rape or no kind of nothing crazy,
right?
You pretty much hoping that the guy you made this child with gonna stand up and be, you know what I'm saying? So right. Don't you think that trauma and all those things can you know, because the woman ain't gonna have nothing, you know, they ain't going out no more. They gotta fend for the baby. You know, a nigga gonna run off and be whatever. He gonna pick his nuts up and get up out of there.
Right.
But mama gotta, you know, she gotta, you would say mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So salute to the women.
Yeah, for sure. But it's a lot of men out here, you feel me, that's out parenting these women. Even because like now you have you have the kids that majority stay with the moms. You feel me? Majority stay with the moms and shit. So the kids tend to get used to what they going through or what they have, the you feel me, the freedoms and shit, the privileges they have with their moms. You feel me? Like as if my kids with their moms, you know, the women today, especially young mothers, they so big on befriending their kids instead of actually being, you feel me, that stern, you feel me, teacher and nurturing provider. That, you feel me?
Well, let me chime in right there, because I got a friend, a homie, and she believe in a bit of both. Because she was like, look, if I'm going to just rule with an iron fist, my kid is not going to feel comfortable telling me certain things and being open and honest with me. So, you know, to some degree, mom got to be, you know, a little tender, a little, you know, inviting to let them feel comfortable with, you know what I'm saying what they feel.
Right.
And it's like what Zay was saying, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you want to tell your son it's okay to feel that pain or that hurt. You can cry if you need to, but go back and be tougher, be ready, because you know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But don't hide your emotions. And so, you know, I feel like, you know, it's nothing wrong with a parent, you know, making their child feel comfortable with telling them things. You don't got to be buddy pal, but you got to be able to know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's like I done been around women and shit, you know, and especially with my firstborn, like his mom brought him like a couple weeks to my crib. She brought him down, and she had gave me his homework folder. Like, he got a package to do and stuff. He got a package to do, so make sure he do this. And he grabbed her headrest and he stand himself up in the car like, I knock you out, mom. And she like, see, you see how he? And I'm like, that's what you allow. You feel me? Because he ain't gonna play with my son.
So let me say this: when you see that, you this is my opinion.
Yeah.
You take him and you let him know you play with her, you playing with me. So you can instill a level of a certain thing. So when you find out he playing games, you get on him about respecting her, right? Because you know that's your baby mama. You know, you feel me? Because my partner, you know what I'm saying, Taz now, his son to be wilding out a little bit, and his mama called him, right? You know, on the FaceTime, and he don't know he that being bad, and she said, "Look what your son doing." And he said, "Hey, Junior, that boy get right, because Daddy put that stern in him. Hey, don't play with your mama like that. Sit down. Right. What you doing, boy?
Right.
That's free, and that's what you say. No money, no nothing. You can do that. You in order to give her a level of don't want me to tell your daddy." You know, not fearing you, but respecting you. Right. To know you'll jack him up and regulate him by disrespecting her because she's doing it, you know, by herself.
Yeah. And that's what I do too. Like I get on my son because at the same time I don't do it in front of them, because at the end of the day, yeah, you know, like it hurt me to upset my kids or to hurt their feelings, and you know, that's why I had to cut back on beating them. You feel me? Or disciplining them physically and shit. But at the same time, me understanding that I was once a kid, and kids only understand fun, so it's gonna be hard to like have them chill out, or you know. And then at the same time, they brains and shit, their minds are still growing, so they don't really know the consequences, how severe consequences come behind their actions and shit. That's why I always say experience is the best teacher, because I could tell my son something so many times, but after that, I just watch him fail. I watch him fall on his shit and be like, that's what your ass get. Now your ass ain't gonna do it no more. Now he don't want to climb on the stools, and you feel me, like stuff like that. See,
that's facts.
My BMs, like my kids is they first child. You feel me? So they just, oh, my baby. Like the first one, she was pregnant. She had the baby. We done moved back from Central Florida to Miami. She done had the baby. She just felt like, oh, you the man, you got to do this and that. She quit her job. She stopped working. She quit her job. I'm working 2.5 jobs. You feel me, from 2 in the morning all the way to 11 at night. I'm coming back home. You feel me, from both jobs and stuff. And then when I come home, she right there at the door with the baby. And, oh, get him. I need to rest. I need to do this. So when she had the baby, she just felt like whatever she got to do, I just got to be the provider. It's like they got the whole science of having babies you know, and how we supposed
so
to.
let me ask you a question. You just said that you get them credit and mamas and making
Right,
C-section.
for making that bitch, for having a baby.
You know, so it's at the end of the day, you know, when a parent or a mother is with a child 24/7, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mental relief just to maybe have an hour or so just to decompress. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? You know that she's gonna want to give you the baby and kind of like decompress a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it'd be a lot on the woman.
She just ain't had no schedule though. That's what was killing her.
Well, that's why you come into play, and you know, put that leadership into place. You feel me?
Yeah, but
you know,
but now we in a like now it's cause like it's hard to come across a motherfucking, you feel me, a sophisticated, you feel me, classy ass female that has those type of morals, who still has those old fashioned morals and stuff. Cause now society done made shit easy. Like society, nigga, like women ain't respecting nothing, nobody if you ain't got no type of emotion or nothing going on with yourselves. They done made it so.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes, sir.
You saying this like you not in a relationship, like you don't have no significant other, and like,
no,
you know,
I do, but what I'm talking about, mine ain't. She ain't too much on that type of shit because before her, everybody just want what they just want what you could offer them, what you could give them, but they ain't trying to, you feel me? They ain't trying to make shit, you feel me? They ain't trying to work together and make shit happen. They just feel like.
So give me an example of that.
All right, provider. Just the word provider. Once a female hear, oh, the man is supposed to be a provider in the family, they get it misconstrued with just financial literacy and just stability. They don't see they don't know the other qualities or aspects of being a provider and shit. They just feel like.
So what are those aspects?
All right,
show the people on those other aspects.
Cause it's more than you have to be you have to be the teacher. You have to be the teacher. You have to be security. Provide. When they talking about providing, bro, they not just talking about physical or financial things, bro. You have to bring that sense of comfort, that security to the home. That's what you have to. That's what you have to, and then you have to instill some type of fear into them kids where they would be able to be. You feel me? Where they would be able to be indoctrinated of your way of living. You can indoctrinate them with your way of living because, like my firstborn, I could just call him. I could be like, "Yo, no, come here, boy." He already coming to the room. Yes, Dad. Like, bro, what the fuck you whining for? Why is you crying, bro? Because that fear. I instill that fear into him. Like, yo, get your ass over here. Y'all come here. Let me holler at y'all. Yes.
So what kind of confidence do you instill in them?
Oh, man, like I instill a lot of confidence in my kids. I always tell my kids, you know, the simple stuff like that bullshit. Everybody always say, oh, don't let nobody tell you can't and stuff and all that. But me, I always try to teach. I always teach and talk to my kids to tell them that they royalty. I always try to tell them that they are more than what they think they is and what people believe they are.
When you explain that, how do you give a child that kind of information on layman's terms, very broke down to where a baby can eat it?
So I have a soon to be 9-year-old, and I just had a baby just turned 5, my second born. Okay. So I tell them, like, especially when I talk to my 8-year-old, I always preach to him that family is first, right? I always say family is first. You feel me? He followed TikTok, do all that, because they put all that Jesus stuff. He always showing me, oh, this is the God, this is. But I always tell him.
Say you're teaching them their royalty. So
yeah, I'm teaching them family first and stuff, and then, you know, because, you know, to us, people who understand, you know, spirituality or religion and stuff and who believe and stuff, we always say God first. But with my kids, it's family first. It's family first, and it's always respect life. I always tell them to, like, respect life, respect each other. Don't be out here just, you feel me, being nasty and just being, you feel me, unfruitful to people. But I always tell them, put your brothers and your family first, because my son, he's a big brother now. He got 2. He got a little brother, little sister. Both of them big brothers now. I always tell them to put your family first. Take care of your people. Take care of your people. Don't disrespect nobody. If nobody ain't disrespecting you, you always go with your first instinct. You go with your first mind. So if you whatever you thinking about right now, like he'll come to me and he'll have something on his mind and he'll just be like, he'll think about my reaction and just be like, you know what, Dad, never mind. And I'd be like, nah, Pop, come out, just say what you gonna say. Say what you gonna say. Nah, Dad, I'm okay. And I always tell them, don't never do that. Don't never, whatever on your mind, regardless if somebody don't like it or not, always speak what you feel because you gonna be, being you is, that's what being real. You being your genuine self. That's what people get misconstrued, like being real and shit like that. You being what you being real and you standing on yourself. But I always tell them to have manners. I always tell them to have manners. I always tell them to put their family first, especially their younger siblings, and always to take care and respect their mom. Don't disrespect no adult or none of that. I always tell them, don't have your mama them better not call me about you saying this or you doing this because they know I would get on their ass and stuff. I always tell them, if you want daddy and mommy to listen to you, you have to listen to us. Because our job is to take care of you. You don't owe us nothing, but if you want us to do stuff, you have to listen. You have to listen. We'll listen to you. The more you listen and the more you obey us and do right by us, we won't have a problem doing nothing for you. You feel me? We don't have a problem with doing nothing for you. Us being stern and strict on you, that ain't us being mean. That's us trying to show you, like, bro, you have to be together because when you get in the real world, shit get ugly. Shit get ugly and lonely in the real world. So you need to have your stuff together, yourself together, you feel me, before you get out there. That's why we be on you like that. We be on you and we be so tough on our kids because we want them to feel and understand that, you know, shit can go left at any fucking time.
So your son, he don't like to express himself as much. How do you deal with him being, you know, how do you get him to express himself and tap into what he thinking? How do you get him to express?
I just be, you know, like with my kids, I'm real hands-on with them, especially like I'm soft. When it come to my boys, I'm soft. I make them comfortable. I make them comfortable because I ain't finna sit here and be like, oh, I'm just so tapped into my alpha side. You feel me? I'm tapped in with my beta. It's 50-50. My beta side and my alpha side because I know how to dissect and I know how to dissect emotions and stuff. You feel me? I know how to read that. So me, I become the nurturing and the soft mother. You feel me? When it come to my boys and stuff. When he be scared and stuff, I soften up and I bring the tone down and stuff. And I'll open myself up like, yo, come holler at that. It's okay. Don't worry about Visha. Don't worry about your stepsister. Don't worry about what they gonna say or think. Don't worry about that. Just what's up, Pop? Cause he like to whisper. He'll come whisper. You feel me? He'll come whisper. You know, all that and stuff. And I'll be like, bro, so what the hell you gonna say? He'll be like, no, Dad. Come here. Just come. For some reason, when they get in your, you know, in your bosom, they get in your chest and stuff, and you hold them and stuff, you can feel the energy transfer. Mm-hmm. You can feel the energy transfer, and it just all come out. Oh, Dad, yeah, I was I was this, I was that, I think this and da. Why you ain't just do all that when you just standing by the door? Why you ain't? And I just found out that, you know, me peeping that and saying, I'm his comfort. You feel me? I'm his comfort. I'm his comfort done.
Yeah, but still, you showing him assurance that you can come and embracing him, and that's what's up. Because so let me wait. Yeah, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead.
What's on that paper you got?
Man, there's just some notes that just back up, what I already, some factual stuff that I already done.
So I want to do something. OG16 Dudes Big Dog want to present something to you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh yeah, had a birthday. So happy belated birthday. See that bag right there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let your fans know. You know what I'm saying? How we appreciate each other out here.
Yes, sir, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know what that is. Read the card, whatever you got to do.
Yep. For all y'all know your boy birthday was April 11th. Only about 7 to 8 people done told me. Happy birthday. Y'all, I know y'all seen my post too. I know y'all seen my post I put too. Yeah. I meant that shit that day, but It's a new day. Y'all know I be talking. I be bullshitting. I be going crazy, man. Yes, sir. That's me, y'all. Very
Man,
special young brother.
Read that shit to the people, man. This is your platform. You got to be able to do that.
Yes, sir. I got you. All right. For a very special brother on your birthday. That's me. You feel me? A brother is someone to think about often, to care about always. I may not say it often, but I hope you know it's true. You're a very special brother, and I think the world of you. And all the thoughts and wishes left unsaid throughout the year come with the special message now that your birthday is here. Happy birthday.
There you go.
See? Big dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, all right.
My nigga, appreciate
Show
that,
that shit, man. Let them know what you got.
Yes, sir. Straight from Icebox. Icebox. Nah, I ain't into that type of. Okay. Yes, sir. Nah. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. If y'all know what I do, y'all know what these for. Now it's time to get jiggy now. Now I gotta make me a trap caviar. Gotta make me a trap caviar a rug, man.
Yeah.
Man, I've been trying to get one. Well, I ain't gonna say I've been trying to get one, cause I would have been got it. But man, I've been on this since like the end of 2022. Talking about, oh, I just need to grab this. I done grab everything else except this. But Big Dog done made it happen for me, man. You feel me? And look, check this out. This a fun fact. All right, I ain't get my last birthday gift. I think my last birthday gift was like 2019. 2019, my dad's side of the family, when I was in California and shit, they had got me some. Matter of fact, I'm lying. That was Christmas. Yeah, man, I ain't have a birthday. Man, my sister was the last person that ever celebrated my birthday or did anything with me or for me. You feel me? Shout out to Ye. Shout out to Ye. Yes, sir. And I got my other sister on here, Tweet. You know, that's my sister.
You give your Facebook fans some love, man. Shout them out.
Hey, man.
What they talking about?
And my brother on here, this I think I told you about him. You know, I only got two dudes I hang with that I really like consider my friends, and one of them on here, but dog Trigger Treat.
Shout out to
feel
Trigger.
me? You know, sis on here. You know, Tweet. Tweet. The Go Getter was on here.
Shout out to the Go Getter.
Big Zay, Coach Zay Belichick.
Indeed.
You know, yes sir. But yeah, man. Hey, I just like everybody that's tuned in. The one person that's tuned in right now. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. But
they gonna check it out later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, sometimes people go back to the podcast and look at it.
Yeah,
check it out.
See, you know, V always she'll do a little sign for your boy V. Since I've been with V been rocking with a nigga like on my birthdays and stuff. Not too many gifts though, but man, V make sure I be straight. You know, V'll take a nigga out. Yeah, she bought me a little red velvet cake and some ice cream and shit. You know, took a nigga fishing. You know, like I'm simple. That's one thing about me, especially men in general. It don't take a lot for us to be, you feel me, happy and shit, bro. You feel me? It don't take a lot for us to be happy. But man, yeah, man. You know, my birthday, man. You know, after a while, I just stopped caring about it because everybody else wasn't into it. So I was just like, fuck it. You know, shit, it is what it is. But man, I appreciate it. And Big Dog came through, y'all. I'm finna go home. And my girl, she gonna be pissed because she ain't gonna be able to sleep. She gotta get up early. I'm finna be in that. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah, man, I appreciate
that. Make them rugs, man, and so we can post them up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. For sure. But yeah, you know, on this little piece of paper, you know, I'm just took down some charts and stuff. You know, did some notes and whatever. You know, and it's funny is the shit we were talking about this topic, the same exact topic. And how we highly unled. That's crazy. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. I'm just fed up. Like I'm beyond fed up with the stereotypes of black fathers being missing. You feel me? Being absent and shit.
It's a lot of data to prove it though.
Yeah. But like that just one stereotype that's not gonna die. Like,
hey, I mean, you might be right, but at the same time,
that's crazy.
When you in a position that that's a stereotype, that means activate the daddy in you and change that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of guys that we hang out with that's pretty good fathers.
Oh, right. Yeah. But, doing my little research, I done found out that the black daddies, even if they not in the homes, they still active. They still more active than the white fathers, the Hispanic fathers, the ones who live with their kids and stuff. Like they still more active in their kids' lives. You feel me? Like, all right, like it say like in I got some little fun facts. All right, it say in 1965, a white sociologist and assistant secretary of labor, Daniel Patrick, published a report called "The Negro Family: The Case for National Action." You feel me? And then the reports claimed that increasing rates of out of wedlock births and single mothers, in single mother homes among blacks. See me, another thing. I don't like to call black people black or African American because a lot of us ain't even come from Africa. A lot of us ain't even descendants from Africa. And then we non-ether beings, y'all. We non-ether beings. Y'all need to start, getting hip to being non-ether beings. We only people that have a triple helix DNA strand. You feel me? Everybody else outside of blacks is double strand. You feel me? So yeah, but yeah, it increased the rates out of wedlock and single mother homes. And it signaled the coming destruction of black families. That these trends were the blame for many of the issues facing black communities in America. You feel me? Like today over 70 black children are born, 70% of black children are born to parents who aren't married. Rates out of wedlock births have increased among all races, but blacks lead that pack. Structural racism, yeah, we all know that structural racism and all that, played a big part, of why racial disparities in education, employment, income, incarceration, and all that, good stuff that we've been dealing with and, been oppressed with. But the absence of black fathers also play a huge part in the demise of our people's families. You feel me? Like our families and shit. Like, because without, like we were just saying, without the fathers, it's nobody there to instill that masculine fear or power and providing that safe haven for, in that sense of comfort and security, or giving that knowledge of leadership and how to act as a strong-minded and soul, you feel me, and willed black man. You feel me? So, like, and then, all these freaking government all these government institutes that's benefiting the women, that's creating and taking these, creating these agendas and stuff, that's taking these black men, because they already know once the black man out the house, once the fucking the head enforcer gone, it's easy to come and infiltrate and influence the minds of women and the kids and stuff. You feel me? So that's the main reason they got us, got black men up out the homes and stuff. And now
so let me ask you,
go ahead.
With all this information and whatnot, how do you say that, the women, the emotional, whatever you were saying, and all these things, do you understand that it was a trick or some kind of agenda being forced on the black race? So, it's up to brothers like yourself who seem very knowledgeable to be able to understand that even though you feel like money is not, necessary like that, but it takes a little bit of the knowledge and the money to push a little change and to be able to set, your situation financially free in order so, you can just deal with the children at a level and give them knowledge and wisdom, because you say the children are royalty and all that. So it's easy to read off the facts or the fun facts, but what kind of solution are you offering to your public and to your people? What do you suggest?
Both parties got to be able to sit down and agree to disagree, and both parties got to be able to listen to each other. Because
no, I mean, like, for the black man who's absent,
right?
You know what I'm saying? The women got to hold it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got to do that. But what about the absent father? What information you got for him?
So the absent father, absent. See, like whatever y'all got going on with your BMs or whatever, don't take it out on the kids. That's all. Like, don't take it out on the kids just because your girl trifling and she probably using the kids as a pawn, or she don't want to be with you no more. You still gotta make a way and make time to be with your kids.
What about when the father has an agenda of his own, like, I ain't doing nothing for her, I ain't living enough. If I ain't getting, she ain't fucking me, so why I'm gonna do something for him? Like, especially when situation where the woman had moved on and the situation didn't work because you may wasn't financially doing whatever, and then she done moved on. She found a guy, or she just on her own, and she's like, hey, you need to do this. Your son need a haircut. Your son need this. I ain't fucking up. Why I'm gonna do that? What do you say about? Because that's a mentality that men have.
That I really can't speak on that because that ain't my mentality.
No, it's not really about you. It's general. You talking not specific about you. You just
Some niggas you just can't tell shit. Some niggas just tender dick as fuck like that, bro. Like, cause I done been through situations like I got homies that was crashing out about females, bro. And you could show them everything that they got in front of them, and them niggas don't.
So how do you express to a nigga that ain't doing right by his baby mama, and he hustling or getting money, and he just like, fuck her, I ain't fucking with her like that, but you getting money, you fucking with the new hoe. You at the club throwing all the bag up, but you can't do right by the children. Like, are you willing to say to your homie, like, man, that's fucked up?
Yeah, that's probably why I ain't got friends now.
How many people you told that to?
Man, well, I only hang with one nigga at a time. So it was only two niggas it was only two niggas I done been around. Like my last homie, we and him been locked in for 12 years, just me and him. You won't see me with nobody else and none of that stuff. If it ain't bruh, I ain't with him. About 12 years and stuff. But he was he was more into chasing the hoes, bro. And he lived with that. I used to get to me because he lived with his kids and his baby mama. And I used to be like, bro, if I had the privilege to have my kids stay with me, fool, you got one baby mama. I never wanted multiple baby mamas. If I had the privilege and your baby mama, she dumb. She do whatever you tell her to do. Even when you fucked up doing wrong, bro, she still submissive to you, bro. And I'd be like, bro, your ass gonna come across some shit you ain't gonna be able to get across. You ain't gonna be able to get up out of, bro, because you out here chasing these hoes. You neglecting your duties as a father. You feel me? And at the end of the day, you making me look crazy because I'm around you, fool. I'm around you, so, bro. Women talk. Women talk, bro. So and women just think, nigga, you know how everybody think, birds of the same feather flock together types. But nah, nigga. It's different, bro. I can't be hands-on with my kids. We go to the park, I'm hands-on with my kids, and you ducked off on your phone, smoking, trying to do you and shit, and your kids running around screaming, Daddy trying to show you shit, and you ain't around, but Uncle Oye right there. Now go ahead, let's do it. You feel me? And then, like, just seeing a nigga don't have patience for it. We don't be doing nothing. Don't have patience for your kids. You don't have time for your kid. All we doing is sitting around smoking and drinking, playing games. Your baby crying and stuff, you giving your whole attitude to the baby, so like, bro, that's not cool at all.
That brings me to a point where are men more like the children in the house? Because there's a lot of guys that play the game, they dedicate their time to frivolous, and when it's time to let the children play the game, or even just pause the game and feed them, bathe them, take them out, like you saying. So you know what I'm saying. A lot of guys, you know, it seems like to me from what you're saying is they still got the pacifier in their mouth.
Yeah, because and look, you know why I think that? Because a lot, like, all right, a lot of us did come up in single, single mom homes and shit like that. But nigga, a lot of our mamas, I got homeboys who mamas down there 20 years older than my mama and shit. Who got in elementary, they mama was coming 60 years old, picking them up from elementary. Like they got old parents who got the old fashioned game and stuff, and you just got some parents who just they just feel like they gotta do what they gotta do for their kids because that's their kids and they don't wanna look stupid. They don't wanna look crazy to anybody else. Like, you probably ain't got no emotional connection with your child or no relation with your child, but this is your child. So your duty is to take care of your child and make sure your child's straight. You feel me? Like, but man, it's like I say, bro, it's women today is different, bro, because women today don't know how to love, bro. It's a disconnect. It's a disconnect.
I gotta say this, man, because I just asked you a question about the men.
Yeah.
But you keep saying the women. The women
Yeah,
have the
because
baby. You can't do that. The women is what hold the nation down. Women hold it down.
Right.
Right. I'm not a biased nigga. I'm for the homies. But some of you niggas is losers and you know it.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas. So what I'm saying to you is you shouldn't be saying women this and women that. It's confusing me. Because the women are holding your children down, holding your residents down, and you saying women this and women that. I'm confused.
No. I don't. Niggas already know it's garbage ass niggas out here. Like I'm a fucking 50-50 ass dad, bro. Only because of, you feel me, what I'm, what I got in front of me, what I got on my back and shit with the paperwork, the paperwork and the nigga that I was put on and shit by fucking women, the fucking child support and shit.
But let's discuss that, because child support is the next thing to say, look, it's like what you're saying about the government. We're not going to give you money and this nigga ain't really, like, you feel me? Yeah. So they infiltrated the system and say, okay, we'll break you off. Give us this nigga. So we can put the pressure on him. Yeah. Since you're not volunteering to do right. So that's just something, because you know how many years, it wasn't no, they were giving out food stamps and there wasn't no the child support thing wasn't even an issue.
Yeah.
So now they tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes women be living in a high whip, man, getting a whole bundle of food stamps. Mm-hmm. So they in that. So
yeah, cause niggas, me, like, I don't speak on trash ass niggas because I ain't no trash ass niggas, so I don't even know how a trash ass nigga think or move and shit. But we know they out here.
When you talking about child support,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, that's a part of the situation that you say what you like the paper, what you meaning, like, I don't,
Nah, that one on paper. Like I got criminal backgrounds and shit, and then I got
the child support. That's like
child support. I pay $909 a month. My baby wasn't even, bruh. We broke up. I left my BM the place and all. This is what I'm saying. Like, I left my BM the place and all. We ain't break up we ain't leave on no bad terms. I left her the place and shit. I moved.
So what was the financial agreement? Okay, you gonna come through every week, every other week with?
It wasn't none of that shit. Cause look, all right, we had one mediation. I told you when I had broke up with her and shit, and I was like, whatever, you could keep the place and shit like that. I moved back with mom's. Nigga, I'm at mom's crib and mom's like, yo, baby mama car full of fucking clothes and shit. And I'm like, shit, she probably finna go washing. She like, nah, y'all wash clothes all the way in Carol City? And I'm like, bro, what the hell? And it's just off the strength of just breaking up with her. Like my firstborn mama, she just felt like we supposed to go on dates all the time. She young. She like 5 years younger than me. So she just felt like it was dates this, dates that. And then I work in that Winn-Dixie warehouse. I'm making about $850 a week. So when she did go file after we broke up, nigga, when she did go file, that's what they was running off of. That my pay and shit. That's why I gotta pay, because I was paying $757 monthly. And then after that shit, the late fees came in. Now I pay $909 a month. You feel me? So it's like just cause, and it's no reason for her, cause she stayed with me.
It's literally not just cause she stayed with you then.
She stayed with me.
At that time.
We broke up. She put me, nigga, after a week after we broke up type shit, she done moved to Carol City with her mama friend, and like 2 weeks later, she done went to Orlando and shit, cause I've been trying to get my baby since she done moved out the house. She done moved to Orlando, and then she sent my baby back down from Orlando like, oh, just, what's your address? I gotta send him some more clothes and shit. Just to get my address to serve me. Just to serve me. This girl, I got her a place, help her get a whip. Her car broke down.
You got y'all a place.
Nah, this was for her.
At the time when you was broke up?
This when we was together.
No, you got y'all a place.
This was for her, really. I'm trying to tell you, because I wasn't home. I wasn't home. I just wanted her to be.
You had a child though, right?
Yeah.
So it's for her? And you got a child?
But the home was really for her, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I was telling you, I'm gone. I'm gone 16 hours out the day, damn near. And then when I do, like, I just had to get her out my mama shit. You feel me? My mama, I got 4 brothers. You feel me? Then Zay, you feel me? Zay, his kids, you feel me? He's just started getting his, like, I had to move around, fool. I had to move around, you know, so.
And that's a part of being a man, don't you think?
No, understandably, but the house and shit, like I said, we got a little one bedroom and shit. It was just for her to be comfortable and shit because at the end of the day.
So you got a kid.
Uh-huh.
Living with your family.
Right.
It's kind of deep in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you were cool with that. And she wasn't. So you saying you got an apartment.
No, her mama banged it on her. Her mama banged it. See, look, it's a lot. Like, her mama banged it on her, left her down here. She was going to school.
You're the kid's father.
Mm-hmm. But this before pregnancy and all. Her mama banged it on her, bro. Left
we
her.
just talking, okay.
Yeah, you feel me? So, like, she ain't had, just like my second BM, she's a foster child. They both stayed with me, bro. You feel me? They both stayed with me.
A lot of that is cool when there's no child involved.
Right? But when the child came, especially my firstborn, when the child came, I was doing everything I was supposed to. But you got a woman that ain't intimate with you. You feel me? Don't cook. Don't want to work.
You say you live with your mom, though.
This when I got the place.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, don't want to cook. Don't want to freak. Don't want to be intimate.
And this is with how old was the baby at the time?
Man, my little dude was only like 7-8 months.
Okay, so
I
hear postpartum is a real thing. I hear you on, you know what I'm saying? So
she had baby blues for a little bit.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, as a man, and you understanding some of the things that women go through, like you said. You said that. So when it comes down to what you was not getting or whatever, you didn't have no compassion, it seemed like.
Nah, I just had to let it go because I was losing myself.
Losing yourself.
Yes, I was losing myself.
So here we go with that. Remember I told you how it's easy for a nigga to just pick up his nuts and walk away? You picked up your nuts and you left.
Yeah, because
left her with the trauma, the post, whatever it was.
I don't think it was none of that though.
You can't say you didn't.
Nah, I don't. It wasn't though, because at the end
you just said she had baby blues.
She only had baby blues for the fact that because nigga, you see me, I could do all of the baby noises. Hey, daddy, man, I could do all that, the funny noises and shit. So when she see me interacting with him, and he just turning up, bubbly, laughing, and going crazy. And she try to turn around and do the same thing. And she be like, I can't do all them voices and sounds. I say, just talk to him. Just talk to him. You don't have to do all that. You feel me? You don't have to do all that. Just talk to him. You feel me? That shit just made her fall back, like, cause she just felt like she wasn't getting that.
That is what you saying, cause you was interacting with your son. She fell back because she couldn't.
She wasn't getting no reactions. She wasn't getting no reactions and shit. And I used to tell her, like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That sounds like a little thin. That's not really. It ain't really.
Bro, see, that's why I say, like, women just women is rewired different.
But,
Like,
but what I'm saying to you is, every time it gets to a place, you saying, well, women doing, the accountability has to be in the man in the mirror. So yeah, she might not whatever, but you know, I don't know how to fix that problem, but you know what I'm saying? It can't go back to, yeah, women this, and we can't keep
hey,
doing
I did everything right. I did everything I supposed to do. You feel me? And it still ain't work.
You picked up your nuts and left.
It still ain't work. You feel me?
Okay? I'm just saying.
And then before a nigga become abusive and shit like that, that's what really cause nigga.
So you was a woman beater.
Hell no, I ain't never. See, that's one thing I ain't never been. And I would never be. You feel me? Because I done witnessed my mama and my aunties. I grew up in that type of shit. You feel me? Around that shit. You feel me? So that would never be me. Just like I would never do drugs outside of fucking weed. I ain't, you know, even though weed ain't no drug, but I never do nothing because of what my old boy was on. You feel me? But with the what's the name? Like I was saying, bro, it just nowadays the disconnect between a lot of it just motherfuckers don't understand, fool. They don't know nothing about nothing. You feel me?
That's difficult to say. Like you got a mother. You feel that way about your mother? You got two baby mothers.
I'm talking about like my generation and the women I deal with.
That's a broad stroke to speak like that and say that the women and that's
Bruh, it's just like this. It's like when motherfuckers be like, oh, I ain't nothing like bruh, I'm tired of it. Bruh, you know how many people I done been with and I done dealt with and semi-dated and shit, bruh, and ain't nobody was really no different than the last motherfucker?
But maybe it's a you thing. Maybe it's not a them thing. Is your baby mama with someone now?
Both of my baby mamas with people.
How long have they been in a relationship?
About a good 3+ years, 3 years or some shit.
Both
like
of them?
Yeah.
It's a you thing.
They've been about 3 years. I've been with. It can't be a you thing.
I don't know. I beg the difference.
Cause I've been with my first BM was 2.5. I just wasn't gonna be no sucker no more. I just wasn't finna sit there.
You have a kid. What is this? What are you talking about?
Bruh, you not doing nothing. Just because we got a kid together, I'm not finna sit here and take care of you. You not fucking. You not kissing me. You not giving me a hug. You don't even call me babe. You just want a nigga to sit here, feed you all these go to these Haitian restaurants, these Jamaican restaurants, spend all this money on you, get you all these bottles. You smoking up my 3.5s and shit while I'm going to work and shit. You sit here watching HGTV on the fucking thing all day. You want to watch Food Network, but don't cook. And then you want to.
So that's what, got you.
That's why I had to step out. That's why I had to leave that alone.
In my opinion, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's not. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it might have been enough, too much for you to handle. But at the same time, I mean, it's a female, like you said. So
a Haitian American.
At the end, it don't matter.
This girl told me she did everything she did at the beginning of the relationship because she was trying to win her man over.
That girl ain't still shit.
Hey, I would say my BM name. Man. Hey, I would say my BM name, but hey, she ain't gonna. I'm telling you. I say, damn. I say, when I asked her, I was like.
So in the current relationship you're in now, is that going well for you?
It's a mental struggle, dog. It's a mental struggle, dog, because like, look, the type of nigga I am, like this with everybody, bruh. My energy and just me, my personality itself, fool, is addictive. And then like this, like you know my lady, so like B, but you don't know her, but it's like big dog, my god brother, my brother, everybody I can go to outside of her, she don't like. It's like women want to have control because V told me this shit too. Oh, before you, nigga, you got me fucked up before I ever let you have the ups on me. And I'm just like, why this random? Where you get this from? Like, I never let you get the ups on me. So it's just like a cat and mouse game. Like, what the fuck is we going?
So would you consider that a toxic relationship? Because if that was less, you left your baby mama for less shit than that.
Yeah, no, see, I left baby mama number 1 because what I told you, baby number 2, I left her when she was 3 months pregnant. Because she say she was staying with me, right? She 3 months, this her first baby, so she excited. Me, I'm talking about my already 3-year-old son that I have living. I used to be like, I got to do this. I got to get him this. Got to get him that.
So listen,
She said,
we on the way out.
All right.
Oye is done did his hour. And we will be back Saturday to continue this good shit.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in and shit, fucking with me and Big Dog. You know, oh yeah,